Now, this is one of the fig limbs that Fran airlaid. In other words, this used to be just a limb, but now it's a fruit tree. Same thing as a root and a twig that somebody sent you. But this one she airlaid off of one of her other ones. And she's got this one and two other ones in a pot. Now, don't ask me what kind of fig it is, people, because I can't tell you. But what I'm doing today, I'm doing a tutorial on how to eat figs properly. How to eat figs properly. That's what I'm doing, a tutorial. You know, the bull garden, he goes out there and just picks them, eat them off the tree, just squeeze them in his mouth, just like old country boy. And then old dog, Oldham Homestead, he's up there, somewhere up there in the mountains. He don't know nothing about eating figs. He just goes out there and grab them off the limb and just stick them in his mouth and start chewing on them. And then Broke Farmer, you know, he's getting fig trees from the bull, from old dog, from other people. And I never see him eating figs, but I always see him talk about them. But I'm just gonna go over the 3 proper ways to eat a fig. And I can't forget Mike Chaotic, you know, I can't forget him. Now he got a 9-foot fig tree in his house. I mean in his house. It's touching the top of the ceiling. In one of them hydroponic things, they talking about them new flamdame things or whatever they is, flambamos, you know, the new hydroponos. But anyway, Mike got one of them and he got a tree sitting out there in his living room. And I saw him just take the fig off the tree and stuck it in his mouth. But I mean, there is some proper etiquette about eating these figs, people. You can't just throw them in your mouth like that and eat them. You got to take that fig. If you want to do it country style, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do it country style. And then we'll do it proper a little bit later on. But country style, what you do is you just take the fig and you just pull it open like that. Get on in there. And get all that goodie out of them. And you make sure you don't throw away none of it, but the peel. Now, that's the way the country style people do it. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you the proper way to eat it just in a little bit. So, you need to stick around and stay right there. Don't go nowhere. And this part right here, we're gonna put it over here somewhere, or we just might throw it down there so it'll fertilize itself. But just stick around. Okay, and then, again, there is another way. I was telling you that I was going to show you 3 different ways to eat a fig. Now, this is a pretty large fig here. So we're going to eat this fig, and we're going to do it, as they say, properly with some etiquette. And like I said, Mike, Chaotic, the Bull, Broke Farmer, and the rest of you guys, old dog, you know, you guys eat them country style any way you want them. But I'm going to eat this one proper. I'm going to slice it. How about that? Woo! Look at there, look at there. Look at that, people. And then I'm going to dice it. And I am eating this very properly. And Fran's standing over there enjoying herself watching me do this proper way of eating this fig. Now, one thing I don't do, and maybe the rest of the guys got me beat on it, I don't eat the hull. I don't eat the hull, so I know I'm gonna get it some kickback, some slack. People telling me I'm missing all the nutrition and the vitamin, but I'm gonna eat it my way, and you eat yours your way. Yep, that is right on time. Right on time. Like I said, this is number 2, the proper way. Now, I showed you guys how to eat it country style already. So the next one we got is what we call you can eat it later. Yeah, we got a name for all these styles. And the style that you can eat it later, let me finish with this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that part right there. Yeah, go ahead and run and tell them that this man is on the YouTube eating figs with a fork. Go ahead and run and tell it, because I'm trying to show you there's more than one way to eat a fig. And there are proper ways to eat the fig, and there are improper ways to eat it. Even old Grease tried to get in there on eating them figs. And, this is something that we do when we're out and eating the yard. We eat it country style. But when you come in the house, you wash them down good and sit down and relax. You want to put a little posture in it. You want to try to eat it sort of proper like and enjoy it. But that's number 2 on how you eat a fig properly. Now, number 3 would be right here. And you eat them after Fran have canned them and made fig preserve or fig jams. But we just take the preserves out of it, put it on a piece of toast. A lot of people like to eat it on in between a biscuit. So that's the 3rd way. And then you just take them out and just spread them. Use some butter or whatever you want to mix with them, toasted bread or whatever. But anywho, that's my video for today. And that was on how to eat figs properly. Bitty Bammit.